Okay, hello everyone, welcome back to the Osumania Long Note Tournament 4. A bit of a late start, just a few minutes. And right now, currently, we have a very, once again, another high skill match on our way here. Konkawe versus myucchii. Both players winning their first conditional match in this weekend, now fighting to advance to the grand final. So this will be their match. This will be the last match for them to play this weekend to secure that top 3 spot. I am Leon, commentating alongside no one actually. I think I'm just by myself, so you have to hear me yap.
Wow, you're ignoring me? The streamer
It's okay. The streamer doesn't exist.
Commentating. I am streaming and commentating. I've done this several times in this tournament. Yeah, I'm gonna be here for the first pick as well, which is going to be a flick apparently.
Sorry, Ma. Sorry. It's the part of rage.
Yeah, I'm raging right now because you're ignoring me.
My bad, bro. Alright, all jokes aside, we do have our picks and bans on the way here. As you mentioned, the konkawe protecting coordination 1 and banning density 1. myucchii will be protecting walkout 2 and banning coordination 2. So pretty textbook protection bans from what we're seeing, judging from all the data we have in this tournament. Now going into this wildcard tree here.
Yeah, so konkawe versus myucchii, konkawe versus myucchii rather, well, however you want to call them, but both of those players are absolute monsters within the community, so this is a really interesting match to witness right now. myucchii with the initial drop right now, but the map is very long, so this accuracy drop is not the end-all of this pick.
Yeah, for sure. As you mentioned, absolute monsters in this community in general. Not literally can play anything, can combo anything, but now at this stage with the maps being as hard as it is, it's just the minute little mistakes that will make the difference. Right now, neck and neck, myucchii just a little bit behind accuracy, but yeah, as you mentioned, the map is very long.
Yeah, it's kind of insane to see them like dish it out. Like they're trading accuracy drops here and there, and konkawe right now has the lead, but it's very fragile right now. But myucchii with the first combo break.
Yeah, myucchii has been slowly chipping away some 200s and getting that first combo break. konkawe, very solid, very consistent. I don't know how is he doing this. That close to 0.7 accuracy. myucchii still a lot of map to catch back up, but now we'll need to depend on a mistake on konkawe's side.
Yeah, this is a huge ordeal. This is huge for konkawe right now. 2 combo breaks on the side of myucchii, and konkawe is trying to catch up to the 99.7 territory here.
Yeah, for sure. This map absolutely relentless. You can see from the start of the map until now, literally no breaks. It plays like timing hell with how volatile these LNs are. And even the slow section, some random mini jacks thrown into the mix here. myucchii rather, now finding some of their footing back at the 0.5 1K combo, but konkawe absolutely shredding this.
Yeah, absolutely. Just climbing the accuracy even more, 99.73. We saw that accuracy below 99.7 before, but it is climbing as the map goes. But myucchii is still on 99.53, so gonna require a lot of effort to catch up.
Yeah, for sure. konkawe just very consistent on this map. Just generally they are able to hold combo while sacrificing some of the accuracy, but it seems like this map is really sort of their comfort zone here. myucchii still building back that combo, really holding their nerves, holding their control. Now, with the last score of the map here, it's looking a little bit grim here. 8k score difference isn't that huge, but in this such a long map with so many nodes, it is quite a difference. They need konkawe to miss a few times.
Yeah, is konkawe gonna get the full combo? Actually, that could be major.
Yeah, that is major. Being able to
Oh, the curse!
Oh no,
I'm so sorry.
But it's
Aw.
but that's very clean. They are still on 0.7. That is a very clean miss. And only like 50k score difference left. Map coming to a close here. The last notes, and that will be it. konkawe taking this very first point on wildcard tree. And oh my goodness.
Whoa.
Whoa. Okay.
Less than
Not even a
10 200s on the side of konkawe. It just kind of shows how monstrous he is at this pick in particular. Same ratio though between the two players, so that could be significant in other picks.
Yeah, for sure. At this level of map pool, usually you tend to see these players just absolutely destroy every LN in any tournament, but now we come into this sort of uncharted territory, maps that are way harder than conventional tournaments, so you get to pinpoint the small differences these players have. konkawe just having that ever so slight edge, I would say, in that very late game LNs, but myucchii definitely can bring a lot of high accuracy scores in maps that he has more comfort in. Speaking of that, we are going density 2. Very expected pick from them.
Hand washing time from konkawe. You know it's serious when konkawe washes his hands.
He needs to wash all that stress, all that dirt from his hands. Time to get serious. Yeah, and being in finals, this is the first to 7, so very long match ahead of us.
Yeah, long match ahead of us and long match ahead of those players, and gonna hope that they have enough stamina to sustain the whole thing, especially on the side of myucchii, who is the one who has given up the most combo breaks in the previous pick, so we'll have to see how that goes in this pick in particular, which is very physical.
Yeah, for sure. myucchii definitely has the accuracy to beat out virtually anyone in this tournament, but now at this stage of the game, it's all about the combo. Both these players once again neck and neck, reaching 1/4 of the map. Oh, but it'd be konkawe getting the first miss. Very clean, as his players do, but that will be enough for myucchii to take the initial lead here.
Yeah, the accuracies are still really close between the two players. They've been trading a bit of accuracy drops here and there, and so if myucchii drops the combo, it is going to be tipping on the side of konkawe potentially. But yeah, konkawe catching up in terms of accuracy right now, but like not quite on a pace that can exceed myucchii exactly.
There's still half the map to go though. The Scully is only less than 3,000 actually. konkawe now surpassing him. Like,
oh, that is huge!
Oh no.
Now that is a huge accuracy drop coming from myucchii, like relatively speaking, a lot more hurtful than konkawe's own miss, so that's gonna be really hard to recover from.
Yeah, for sure. This density, this is not really even straightforward as well. Very staggered, very broken up. So catching them off guard a little bit. On konkawe's side, still somehow building back the accuracy, both of these players. But that miss from myucchii, that is making the difference now. Coming to the last 6 of the map. Can they do it? Can they steal back this point here?
Yeah, just a bit of the map left, and konkawe has a substantial accuracy advantage over Myucchii, and it is looking like the first breakpoint of this match.
Yeah, it does seem like it. Konkawe dropping a little bit of accuracy. The score lead only 1,000, less than 2,000. But the map coming to the end here. And konkawe will take the breakpoint. Oh my goodness. Like,
yeah.
What do you say?
Yeah, similar accuracies between the two players, honestly. Better ratio on the side of konkawe, but it's like not significant enough that we can really talk about like ratio advantage on the side of konkawe. But we can talk about the 200 advantage from konkawe here, which could be significant in pretty physical picks. So Myucchii probably has to maybe revise their strategy a little bit in terms of, but know also that konkawe is like really strong in terms of accuracy. So I don't really know. The technical category could be could hold potential as well.
Yeah, totally agree with you. Konkawe just has that slight edge, it seems, in this match, and comparing their matches we had earlier this week, just able to control the 200 count more better, and as you mentioned earlier, myucchii prone to getting misses more often. But they have been doing well, matching the ratio exactly, so they just really need to have that extra push in maintaining that 200 count and maintaining combo. Going to coordination 3 here. Extremely heavy. Like sort of a timing help. Pretty similar to what we have in Wildcard 3.
Yeah, it is similar and not similar at the same time. Like this map is like very much more quote unquote jacky, shieldy in terms of orientation. So it's gonna be a lot of like coordination and mental stamina, especially in terms of focus here. So I feel like physically this is manageable by both of the players, but like they have to last the entire length of the map.
Yeah, that's just, at this point, it's really your mental stamina, how well. Because trying to full combo and be consistent on these maps already takes a huge amount of stamina. And these players being so equal. Oh,
you hate to see it. Another combo
really
break.
Yeah, that combo break and tanking some accuracies along with it, because it's so fast, it's so dense. When you combo break, you just take a few extra accuracy, few extra 200s with you. konkawe right now, oh my goodness, at the 0.8 range.
Yeah, still holding strong, and this advantage is pretty significant as we are entering the last 2/3 of the map. Still a chance for konkawe to drop some ground here for Myucchii to catch up, but another combo break's gonna happen on Myucchii, furthering the lead towards konkawe.
You hate to see it. The mistakes are so minuscule here. Their UR bars are so centered. myucchii just getting ever so slightly more extra 200s and then causing some misses. This map, not too long as well compared to what we see in the last two maps, now reaching the last third with decent breaks in between, but just these sections are so densely packed together. It's looking a little bit grim right now for myucchii.
Yeah, especially like seeing how consistent konkawe has been, like throughout all of their matches, like even from the match before this one versus who are versus JLI, they were looking really consistent already. So like this consistency is itself consistent throughout the matches. So this is like really insane to see.
Yeah, for sure. myucchii being able to pick themselves back up for the second half, but this is pretty much over. 13,000 score lead. konkawe, I don't know how he's doing it, but he gets an FC on coordination 3 with only 4 200s.
That is insane. That is an incredible score from Konkawe on the finals map pool.
Absolutely bonkers. myucchii once again, insanely high ratio, pretty much the same. And then tanking some 200s with some misses. Just the small mistakes, the small mishaps, just causing them being a bit behind right now. All things considered, this is just one breakpoint away when you think about it, despite the score lead. Now myucchii and coordination not working pretty well. Wildcard as well, so still sticking in the density pool to try their luck with some of these quote-unquote more straightforward LNs.
Yeah, like this one especially, like the release timings are pretty straightforward since it's mostly inverse.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah, very rough. Players readying up. And into it already. It's not taking any time to take a breather. Just want to go straight into it, the next picks.
Yeah, apparently myucchii wants to get this done quickly, and they are readying up pretty quickly as well. So, like, the logistics are really going really quick here. In and out, as they say. And myucchii is actually going in this big, so seems pretty comfortable on those really like straightforward structures right now.
Yeah, agreed. Just pure test on the pure speed, pure density of these LNs here. Nothing too out of the ordinary, nothing to surprise the players. And both of these accuracies absolutely crazy to see in finals.
Yeah, it is. It is basically a court jack battle between the two players right now. It is only a matter of ratio, and right now myucchii is winning the ratio battle.
It's so close. It's so close. I cannot. konkawe ever so slightly edging his accuracy. Now only a 0.01% of difference. The scoreboard flickering left and right. He doesn't know who's in the lead here.
Oh god, it's almost tied between the two players. It's really hard to maintain this accuracy at 99.90 right now. Konkawe is trying to get to that 99.9 and it drops some accuracy, which is going to put a dent in the lead, in the gap here.
Yeah, just rushing some of those densities towards the end of that KI there. But they are holding the combo, so there is still hope. The score lead still only less than 2,000, all things considered. So it's really all eyes on myucchii. Can they hold and steal a point finally in this match here?
Yeah, still half the map left. It is a matter of stamina, mental stamina and physical stamina, because this is a density pick. It is very stamina draining, very physical.
Yeah, for sure. konkawe dropping a little bit more 200s on that roll here and into this next section. Just absolutely relentless map.
Yeah, absolutely relentless, you're saying. Yeah, absolutely. But konkawe building up the accuracy, not quite stabilizing, around 99.75 right now, and myucchii dropping a tiny bit, but still throning on this pick in particular, looking to gain their first point of the match.
Slowly dropping some 200s. konkawe doing all they can to maintain the accuracy, as they cannot go higher with those chokes, those 200s he had earlier. Going to the last 6 of the map, reaching 6k combo. Can they do it?
Last spurt. All eyes on the field right now.
Yeah, this finishing line right ahead. Still maintaining the accuracy, still maintaining the combo. This is the final push for them.
Oh my god, the accuracy is actually dropping on the side of myucchii, but it's not dropping enough for konkawe to catch up.
They are dropping some, they are hitting some of these late. It's getting very, very close.
And the match finishes with Myucchii's victory over the combo aspect, I want to say. Let's see the final results. Wait, those are both full combos. Yeah, those are both full combos.
Yeah.
I forgot that konkawe only had an accuracy drop, and that accuracy drop, like the 200s that you see on the screen, were the demise.
Yeah, just that rush in that one small section was all it took for myucchii to just capitalize on that and run away with finally his first point on the board here. Ratio, for the first time, we see the biggest, quote-unquote, biggest difference, with konkawe getting better ratio, but the 200 counts, myucchii being able to control that better. And konkawe straight away with wildcard 1 here.
The butterfly pick, as they say. Like, apparently, konkawe just picks wildcard 1 because there's a butterfly in the background, which I think is very base.
That is such a base way to pick. Like, holy crap. And coincidentally enough, it is our original for this round here. You would love to see it.
Yeah, you'll have to see it indeed. And going into the hard work of everyone involved in the production of this. So gonna enjoy this while it lasts, because this is the last match of the week. We don't have that many finals matches, honestly. It's going to be pretty much the last time we're gonna hear this song on stream.
Yeah, for sure. Only so few players left in the tournament. So unfortunately, we don't get as many matches. And as you mentioned, this is the final match of the weekend to see who gets to join the podium finishes, the top 3 in the grand finals. And with this map starting here, some speed sections, and after this we'll go into the first ki.
Yeah, right now the snaps are pretty straightforward, which is pretty friendly for myucchii, who has enjoyed the lead on White Peak, but unfortunately that combo break is going to put it in their accuracy. It is fairly clean, all things considered, because this is the beginning of the map, and seeing the accuracy not budge a lot means good things going forward, like potentially good things. But that is if konkawe actually misses afterwards.
Yeah, that is the golden question here. Just generally they don't miss. And getting a miss on the beginning of the map is always not the best feeling, as you have to tank through the harder sections like here. Absolutely insanely fast LNs here. konkawe dropping a little bit of accuracy, but as long as he holds the combo is all he needs.
Not getting the court jack transition here from myucchii.
That court jack section is just brutal. Like, holy crap. And there'll be 2 misses under his belt here. Score lead reaching around 6,000, under 7,000 points. Only half of the map to go.
Yeah, we are in the break right now, and konkawe is stabilizing their accuracy around 99.78. I feel like that's the accuracy. We're gonna see if konkawe keeps the full combo going, and we know they're completely capable of still just getting that accuracy with the full combo. But it is up to myucchii to try and catch up, try and challenge that, and just wait for a miss coming from konkawe.
Yeah, especially sections like this, there are still parts where potential chokes can happen. This map isn't as straightforward as some other picks here. Lots of bursty, lots of very sudden spikes in difficulty. But konkawe is still holding that combo. myucchii recovering really well, reaching that 0.7 mark. But it won't matter if konkawe will continue to hold the accuracy and combo going into this last section here.
Yeah, last section, last chance for myucchii to get an upset here But yeah, konkawe is just looking so solid on this pick in particular.
Yeah, absolutely crazy consistency, and this speed Allens, both players managing to hit it, reaching towards the end of the map. Will they close this out with an FC?
Honestly, we're looking at another really crazy score coming from konkawe here as we are releasing the last few long notes. And let's see the results. 9 200s coming from konkawe. Yeah, that's not a lot of 200s, but myucchii not too far behind in terms of 200 count. And with the ratio advantage, actually.
Yeah, actually myucchii getting the ratio advantage, but just those chokes, those misses, very unfortunate. konkawe once again seals that map with another FC. myucchii actually trying something new, touching upon the technical pool here, which is going to be quite a gamble here.
Yeah, honestly, I think a gamble is what myucchii probably has to go for at this point, and the entire technical section is a gamble.
Yeah, pretty much. It's just anything goes, all patterns thrown to the player, all made for you to purposely miss and choke.
Yeah, I think combo is going to especially matter in this entire technical category. I feel like konkawe has been a lot more comfortable in terms of comboing things in this match, so we'll have to see if going into the technical category is going to change things, because myucchii is also a very proficient technical player as a whole, not only for LNs but also like just overall.
Yeah, for sure. They are just universally known to be insanely good in technical charts as well. But going to Allens, konkawe did FC this map in their last match yesterday, so if they can replicate that, it's going to be yet again a very close one. Perfect intros from these two players, and here we go, very bursty.
Some loss of accuracy coming from konkawe, and the accuracies are basically tied.
Yeah, tied once again. What's new in this match? The combo is the name of the game here. Can they hold on?
Oh, the accuracy drops are trading back and forth between the two players, but right now the balance is towards konkawe. But we've seen the accuracy drop on konkawe's side, so like nothing is lost for myucchii at all. It's only up to the next sections that we're going to see after this this break.
Yeah, as you can see, this map is kind of backloaded. You can see one third of the map, but our score is only 250k. So lots of build up towards this more harder section we're about to see. Actually, this is not even the slow section. These graces are quite choke bait.
Yeah, they're very intrusive here and there. And those anchors are so evil, and we're going to see if they last all the way for both of those players. Right now, balance between the two players. They are completely tied and trading accuracy drops here and there.
Yeah, konkawe actually dropping some accuracy
No,
in this
the
section.
combo!
No! You get the miss. These anchors, oh no. Absolute collapse on that part. Understandably, really, holding out full inverse. Well, one column you have to hit a triple jack LN. That is just absolutely brutal. And now the score lead just like that. 14k.
Oh god. Like honestly, like that accuracy drop was so huge coming from myucchii, and the way konkawe just nailed that section is actually like really major for them. But it's up to that last section to basically decide the pick here. Anything could still happen. Like konkawe could still drop a lot of accuracy here in this section. But yeah, right now myucchii, they knew that they lost this pick. It's
too much to recover from konkawe. Just absolutely plowing through this map just like they did yesterday. myucchii, of course, still with an insanely high performance. Only a few people in the world can compare. Unfortunately, with the score lead this huge, konkawe is pretty much guaranteed to take this point.
Yeah, that collapse was pretty unfortunate to see on myucchii's end. But yeah, we'll just have to see the final result from konkawe here, having dropped a fair amount of accuracy here towards this later half.
Oh my gosh, it's pretty much the same score as yesterday.
Yeah, clean, consistent.
Oh, wow.
What else can we say about konkawe here?
What else indeed? They just don't miss. Absolutely crazy performance. myucchii, definitely commendable score, touching upon different strategies, taking a gamble, just unfortunate. Wasn't really in their favor this time.
It is not a keyboard issue. It is just a person issue. I guess it is just a skill issue.
I mean, in their own words. But then even then, some people, it could be just not your best day, or things like that can happen.
Yeah, I mean,
These maps are just very hard. You can't really expect anyone to be very consistent on these.
yeah, and for the first time ever, someone actually dared to pick this technical pick, and myucchii banned this in their previous match, so it's gonna be interesting to see why exactly.
Yeah, you can definitely take it away from here, as it is your own map, and people have been avoiding this for a reason. konkawe actually has being in the lead here 5-1, and they still have their protect coordination one, where they definitely had way better score, one of the best scores on that map here. A lot of buffers to work with.
Yeah, like this one is fairly consistent, but it's like consistent with this its mini jack and shield aspect throughout the entire map. So it is pretty stamina draining and also mentally straining in terms of focus demand.
My goodness. And clocking in at 173 BPM, so playing shields at this high BPM is not gonna be fun.
Yeah,
But certainly
indeed.
these players have the capacity, have the ability to play these. And well, just immediately you see the shields coming into it, and they're not straightforward at all. You have to hit those while holding pretty much a full length LN.
Oh yeah, the inverse aspect of those like shield and coordination elements here is going to get myucchii initially here.
Yeah, it seems like they are continuing to drop some accuracies.
The inverse, getting myucchii again, unfortunately. It's pretty hard to get down here.
That the level of control needed to play this high BPM shields while playing what's essentially full inverse is just so crazy, so immense. konkawe once again somehow holding their full combo.
Yeah, the full combo is still intact, but the accuracy is actually lower than I would expect from konkawe on a pretty straightforwardly snapped pick. Anyway, so I think like the shields are really putting some heavy strain on both of the players, especially myucchii, who is going to drop combo a few times here.
Yeah, myucchii just not being able to contain these 200s and misses. Konkawe, as you mentioned, dropping some accuracies, but that's definitely just sacrificing them to ensure those combos. You can see getting a lot more early 200s. myucchii with another miss, and with just 1/3 of the map left, it just seems like it's over already. The point.
A drop from konkawe here. konkawe is not invulnerable in this pick in particular.
Yeah, even pillars like them can chip away misses and mistake. But myucchii is just trading those tenfold. Yeah, this is quite the brutal map. Oh my goodness. Literally no breaks, no easy sections.
Yeah, absolutely no easy sections, and it ends in a quote-unquote break, but you still have to have those like quote-unquote inverse anchor structures that everyone can choke on.
Yeah, literally anyone can choke on.
But yeah,
And
that is yeah. Well, yeah, that is. Yeah.
Just speechless. We don't know what else to say.
Yeah, well, that is another point from konkawe, and they're at match point already, 6-1. And yeah, at this point, I feel like myucchii has given up a little bit, but
Yeah, it's
anything's
very
still
rough
possible.
position to be in. Being down so many points, maybe not the most optimal session, not at peak. Definitely can be very demotivating in someone in their position, but they are still here, they are still playing and giving their all despite the circumstances.
Yeah, well, going into Technical 2, perhaps one of the toughest charts in the entire map. Like, not even konkawe can get a really like significantly good score on this. Like, anything above 990k would be incredibly insane to see right now. But can konkawe pull it off, and perhaps can myucchii recover from their slump?
Yeah, 6-1, but not out of the competition yet. This match is still ongoing. Now myucchii really needs to give their 110% in this map to stay in the tournament, to get that potential podium spot. And oh my gosh, starting already, you see this. I don't know how you even describe this pattern.
It is very imperial core. It is
This is just
basically
imperial.
yeah, this is just imperial patterning, and yeah, it's pretty challenging to act, like, especially like how flowy they are. But right now the accuracies are actually fairly close between the two players, because konkawe is like not entirely solid in terms of accuracy in this one, as we've discovered in the other match.
Yeah, this map, as you mentioned, more flowy. It does get broken up here and there, but generally a map where myucchii can capitalize off the accuracy, but they just really need to hold on the combo. This map not letting up at all. 1/3 into it, pretty much equal accuracies.
Yeah, the lead right now is on the side of myucchii, but right now an accuracy drop is going to put that into question, as we are tying up the accuracies. konkawe takes the lead once again, but it's minuscule, and myucchii takes the lead again. It's also minuscule. Trading back and forth, actually.
Back and forth is crazy. Konkawe taking a big chunk of accuracy, but they are still holding the combo, which is the most important.
No, the accuracy drop, but it's very clean.
Oh, it's very clean. Still have the map to go. This time, this map, myucchii has the potential to come back here.
Yeah, I feel like they have the potential to catch up in terms of accuracy, because I feel like this is not konkawe's comfort point in terms of getting good accuracy on. So this could be where things matter, and there's also the ending where konkawe could also potentially choke.
Yeah, for sure. Right now, they are still holding the FC. You have this very eerie interlude before we get into the last part. Here we go.
Last part, last KI, last intense part, last opportunity for myucchii to catch up.
All eyes on them. Can they somehow get this point to stay in the match here? Konkawe is still holding that FC, getting through this barrage of speed LNs here.
Why is this
There's
so
no way.
intense?
Oh,
And it's,
there we go.
Here we go, the window of opportunity, multiple. Oh, what? Oh no!
What? Oh, no.
It is
Whoa.
an absolute collapse, literally a collapse from konkawe in the ending. They just like column locked somewhere and just gave up in the end. Wow, that's okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Huge column block, and then just decided to give up, unfortunately. Oh my goodness. They were on track. They were having that FC 99.6. Just that once.
Oh, the Imperial, what did you do? Why did you have the ending so konkawe literally cannot read it? What is going on here?
Okay, everyone, blame Imperial. It's only 118 snaps, you say. Okay, man.
Okay, man, okay.
Real quick, back into the match. myucchii is still in the game. He held on in that ending, that absolutely crazy ending. And rightfully so, he is going to call a timeout.
Yeah, I feel like we need a timeout after this one because this was quite special.
That was indeed special, yeah. Now 6-2. And it's myucchii's... No, sorry, it was konkawe's turn to pick, actually. That was myucchii's pick. And with the timeout added to
Oh, the
we
last technical pick is going to go next after myucchii's timeout.
Just clearing all the technical picks in one shot. Sure, why not? Let's see. They did play this map yesterday, so okay, this is interesting. myucchii actually, they got misses, but they have the better 200 control compared to konkawe. So another chance for them to take this breakpoint. Very, very possible here.
Yeah, let's look at the remaining picks, shall we? Like, Coordination 1, we saw that konkawe was able to apparently 991k this, which is actually unfathomable. Like, this is something that's pretty incredible to imagine. Like, that's not even the best score of the round. Like, we've seen Neptune also perform really well on it, but konkawe is number 2, basically. So, really frightening.
Yeah, absolutely frightening. Neptune, as you mentioned, obviously getting the best score in pretty much all these maps here, but that doesn't discredit konkawe's 200 run on that Coordination 1. So if anything, if all the remaining maps here fails, they always have that safety map to go with. And myucchii, on the other hand, just pretty much have to play a game of gambling here, seeing which map they think they have the most potential in to steal points here.
Yeah, because like looking at the rest of the maps, like the remaining wildcards are very combo centric. Last Journey is very difficult to get a really clean run on. It's like very wildcardy, for the lack of a better term. MC Safety Zone is very jacky, almost core jacky in nature, so it's like very combo breakable by the two players, I dare say. The remaining density picks is going to be both a matter of consistency and physicality, because like those last two remaining densities are not only potentially hard for both of the players, but potentially they run the risk of the other player potentially just outright nailing it, because it's basically a coin flip whether konkawe or myucchii is able to sustain density 4 and density 5. Like it is, we are getting at that line where it's very ambiguous which maps are FCable or not.
Yeah, totally agree. And the BPM, especially for density 4, clocking at 244, it's understandable why they haven't been picking the density, the opting for technical. It's just a matter of they both know they can FC and they need extremely high accuracies to fight each other. So definitely try out some other maps where the other side has more potential to choke. It's just very rough. Once again, the differences to the mistakes are so minuscule. In any other circumstances, we won't even notice them.
Anyways, it seems that the timeout is coming to an end. And,
yeah, it seems like it.
Yeah, we will witness Technical 4. Again, myucchii on the brink of elimination here. Put against the wall, put at a match point here.
Yeah, funning for tournament life. konkawe on the other hand, just 1 point away from securing that sweet top 3 spot in this extremely stacked tournament. And here we go. Technical 4. All eyes on myucchii here. Very soft, slow intro, but not straightforward at all. And here we go.
Yeah, the calm before the storm here. The build-up is also pretty important to build up accuracy on. Right now, that is what konkawe is doing.
Yeah, for sure, you want that accuracy to be able to tank. No, myucchii getting a drop before we get into this main section. Here we go, just everything thrown into it. You have shield, you have speed, you have this awkward releases.
Right now, konkawe looking pretty solid, but not at 99.7 as one might expect. But here we go. The combo break is going to be on konkawe's side, but myucchii has traded that a couple of times already. But the accuracy is actually going below myucchii, so it is very ambiguous of which one of those players is going to come out alive here.
They're just trading misses now. Now myucchii trading that one more extra miss, but having that slight accuracy advantage. The map not letting up at all. Now we're going into the second half.
Yeah, maybe konkawe is actually getting worn down here in this pick in particular, but that is going to be myucchii's window of opportunity to catch up, and they are taking the lead.
They need to hold the combo. The accuracy game is too tight for these players. Map slowing down a little bit, just a little bit for these players to breathe, but still have some of these flams. Can't catch anyone off guard here.
Yeah, this is a break section, quote unquote, going into perhaps.
This is not a break. This is not a break.
Well,
no.
Oh, the train. What is going on?
The double miss. konkawe missing that twice in a row. That is detrimental. myucchii now holding the lead once again. The score reaching 5,000. Is this it? Is this it? Still a little bit of a map to go, but just mostly these releases. No more shields or bursts.
Yeah, I just don't know what is happening that konkawe just kind of senses when Mika is actually missing and just kind of misses in return. I don't want to spell the conspiracy, but I feel like something is happening. Like either konkawe is getting tired from playing so many like maps in a row, or or
These players getting tired? Nah.
well, yeah, they're still human. I feel like this match is looking very human as a whole. Like those scores are looking very quote unquote normal after we've seen so many incredible scores throughout the other matches.
Yeah, it just they have people like them destroying all the tournaments. It really requires a map of this caliber +1, I would say, or maybe +2, for them to finally show some weakness, show some humanity in these scores. myucchii still in the game, getting that pick. Now going with their protect, actually going for wildcard 2, maybe getting back their confidence.
Yeah, hopefully the comeback is going to put some confidence in their gameplay here, because they're right now like everything is possible. Anything is possible, especially like since the last remaining picks are perhaps some of the least confident picks on either side. So it's basically a gamble every time. You do not know what you're gonna get at the end of the pick.
Yeah, for sure. konkawe probably just pick most of the maps where he's very comfortable in to try and end the match early. But myucchii, against all odds, still in this match. Now going to wildcard 2. Once again, I don't know if you heard this, but yeah, literally tied. Just
not tied anymore.
They're not tied anymore. Oh, that is very rough. myucchii getting that massive break, dropping a lot of 200s as well.
But yeah, well, this is a very difficult map, however, so like we'll have to see what happens in the rest of the map, because like konkawe is not exactly super solid on this pick in particular. But we'll have to see. Yeah,
we definitely have to see. But if anything is going to happen, it needs to happen fast. This map isn't too long, actually. You see the rhythm, the music, very, very awkward. Translates into the mapping here. myucchii recovering well, but konkawe is still on that 0.8%.
Yeah, Mika building the accuracy back up. konkawe actually stabilizing the accuracy around 99.8, dropping a tiny bit of accuracy here, but that's not going to be enough to give a window of opportunity here.
Yeah, there needs to be some sort of drop, some sort of choke here from konkawe if myucchii needs to come back, because they cannot come back from accuracy alone at the moment.
Yeah, something has to happen here. A little bit of a break. That was literally 1 second of break.
And this section actually feeling like speeding up a little bit, is getting very, very tense.
It is very nauseating, literally, as konkawe is tripping some accuracy here and there. myucchii actually building up, closing the gap in accuracy right now, but the combo differences still existing between the two players.
Yeah, that's right. The accuracy, as you mentioned, pretty much tied at the moment. It's just the combo. konkawe just needs to hold the combo to take this point, take this match. myucchii is doing very well themselves.
Very scary to look at, because anything could still happen on those patterns. But is there still enough of the map left? I don't think so.
Yeah, the map is pretty much done here with this last Ellen. Nope.
And we're not going to see the final results from myucchii, unfortunately. And that is going to be the end of the line for myucchii, unfortunately. Let's see the final score from konkawe for this week, and that is going to be 7/200s. 991k, really dominant score, and a proof that they deserve to go into grand finals.
Yeah, for sure. After such a long battle, a slew of scores, so many FCs, konkawe finally beating out myucchii here in this final match, booking their ticket to the grand finals. And yeah, that will be our match. What an insanely crazy match. Just in general.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, like, coming from general knowledge, that, like, this match could have gone either way, like, based on the raw abilities, like, raw peak abilities from both of those players. Like, yeah, we know those players, like, on a worldwide basis. Like, this is like a titanic matchup that everyone has been waiting for, so it's, like, very, very exciting.
Yeah, pretty much David vs Goliath level of matches. That it will be just konkawe moving on here. And that is all for finals. Now we only have 3 people remaining. Of course, Nepogin on the top winner bracket. And the first match will be Pavin versus konkawe. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it is basically Nepogin versus Thailand.
Pretty much. And I think this is a rematch between these two. I think they already fought each other.
Oh my god. They're now fighting on the grand finals map, so I think this is gonna be a very different story. Especially,
totally different.
Especially given what I know about the grand finals map pool. It is gonna be quite something to witness between Pavin and konkawe.
Yeah, kind of crazy. We have an entire map pool harder than what we just witnessed, where pretty much most people can't even play them, myself included. So definitely stay tuned for the showcase, which will be to the next day, 14:30 UTC, I think.
Yeah, tomorrow 14:30 UTC. An announcement is going to go on Discord as a reminder, and you'll get to figure out at which time exactly it is in your own time zone, and you'll finally get to see the final map pool of this tournament. And as a map pooler, I want to say, yeah,